All beliefs are limiting. All beliefs are limiting. What do I mean by that? Anytime we try to define something, and by the way, the ego loves to define things, right? It loves to create that separation. It likes to say, I am this, they are that, right? Or I am described as this thing, or I experiencing these things, and those other people have something else, right? And or we really, the ego thrives off that separation, right? And we've talked about separation in the past and how separation is really disconnection from source, from spirit, and and how that can lead to disease, and it can lead to a lot of unhappy outcomes potentially in your reality. So we want to be a little more conscious about this. So let's talk a little bit about beliefs and belief systems. So we have so many belief systems, so many unconscious belief systems that have been programmed within us from society, from education, from our parents. We've inherited, it's in our DNA, it's in our ancestral lineage, it's things we've witnessed and experienced, and we believe certain things based on all of this. So, I think we need to be very conscious of the belief systems and the impact they have on our lives. Now, all beliefs are limiting. What do we mean? Well, I might describe myself as a parent, and that would be true, but that would be limiting because I am more than a parent. I might say, well, I'm a parent, I'm a father. That's the kind of parent that I'm. Okay, that's even more limiting. Where I could say, I am a teacher, or I am a healer, or I am an employee of XYZ Corporation, right? So all of those things limit what we are because those are just parts of us. And when I think about our experience here in this reality, in this realm, we are just a fractal of source. Now, even that is limiting, right? Because why would we separate ourselves in any way, even small ways, from the expansiveness of source? And I believe this is why a lot of spiritual teachers, particularly I feel in Eastern traditions, talk about the I am. Anything you say after I am, you become. So when you say I am sick, you're sure as heck going to be sick. And when you say I am smart, well, you believe you're smart. I am prepared for this exam or this meeting. Yeah, then you are. Right? But each of those I ams is limiting in its own way because it's expressing a sort of a margin of who you are, not the holistic picture of you. So that's why many say we don't need to qualify the phrase I am with anything, because anything we put after I am would limit us. Now, that doesn't mean we shouldn't say I am hungry, or I am thirsty, or I am conscious and awake, or I am prepared for this meeting, right? It doesn't stop us from doing that, but we need to be mindful of the fact that anytime we do that, we are limiting ourselves. And I do every day say mantras. One of my favorites is, I am sovereign, successful, wealthy, healthy, and abundant. And I am all those things, and I am more than those things. And if we say I am followed by some sort of limiting belief, then we will become that. And so we can use these affirmations that begin with I am to grow us in certain aspects, but we need to be careful not to let them become the definition of who or what we are or what this experience is. So what if we started thinking of ourselves as I am? I am. And that's all I need to be.